Om Shanti. Practice being in the stage of soul consciousness. Become introverted. Constantly have benevolent thoughts. Just as your body is clearly visible, similarly, the form of your soul should be clearly visible. That is, it should be experienced. Nothing apart from the soul conscious form should be visible on your forehead. That is, in your intellect's awareness, in your vision. Let nothing else come into your awareness. Become such a constant tapasvi soul that you will then be able to have pure, benevolent thoughts for all souls. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today's day 25. Practice being in the stage of soul consciousness. Become introverted. Today's topic: constantly have benevolent thoughts. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Very, very happy Mama's Day for everyone. When we start sharing about Mama, it feels like it was yesterday. It doesn't feel like so many years. How many years? Somebody was 65? Yeah? 60 years. Every soul, whatever their specialties are, whatever is their part, it really becomes eternal, right? Mama's purity, Mama's love, all the specialties of Mama, they are still very vibrant and it's worldwide. Everyone is experiencing that. So, we have love for Mama. Wherever Mama is, I think, today she must also be celebrating because so many of us remembering our whole Yagya Unlimited family. But we want to have plus now, right? Not minus. Situations changes. But our inner calmness, our love, our peace should never shake. Different scenes of drama, right? And we know that what more could happen. Constantly have benevolent thoughts. Just as your body is clearly visible, similarly, the form of your soul should be clearly visible, that is, it should be experienced. Whatever is your main quality is your main personality. No? So Baba says nothing apart from the soul consciousness form be visible, Baba says, in your on your forehead. There was a time, must be even now, that there were some people, they will look at your forehead, they tell you your whole fortune. Right? I remember I was going to Madhuban one time, very young. A person came to me and started reading, "This is in your fortune." I said, "Oh, you know." I said, "From the forehead." Right? Baba says that same should be the quality of the soul should be visible on your forehead. That is, in your intellect's awareness and in your drishti, let nothing else come into your awareness, because such a constant tapasvi soul, that you will then be able to have pure, benevolent thoughts for all the souls. There is always Sena, Sarva ka Balao, Sarva ka Kalyano. Everyone. Whether maybe in this birth somebody is playing part, which is not very good, but we look at the soul. No? At this time, the part, the way people are playing part, when you look at their part, but what do we think for them? We know what is being done is bad, is worse, is vicious, but what are our feelings toward that soul? I think we are practicing and we will need to practice that more and more. Right? Om Shanti. As Mrityunjay Bhai gave little bit of introduction, same should Kalaben do, right? Kalaben used to have, she was, as I said, doctor, but whole day. She had clinic, she had hospital, she had everything. And she came, right? Took course. And then what happened? Even she looks very gentle and mild because she was children's doctor, right? So she loves children. But very powerful, playing good part here.
So, Om Shanti.
What year you came in, Gyan?
82.
82. 82 is when also
after Didi's
we became
visit.
member of United Nations.
Yeah, after Didi's visit. I missed Didi's visit in New York.
Didi, she came to New York with
I
her.
came after that.
So when she came, she can make very good food, very good. Special bhog, special food.
No,
Even now she cooks very well. Dada is here or no?
Dada Must be
Dada
somewhere.
didn't
Yes.
come. It's very recently Dada used to make almond halwa this month. He still makes. And then he makes South Indian sambar, and whenever he finds something needs in the food, he goes in the kitchen. And then with his wheelchair, he goes in basement and brings grocery, whatever grocery he wants.
Yeah. Days of childhood are so beautiful to
थोड़ा नजदीक
remember. But I think the story of my going to Astoria apartment was very interesting, because in those days I was working in an office in Flushing with, and Dolly Ben was secretary there in Flushing office. I don't know how she ended up.
Indian consulate, no?
She used to be Indian consulate, but she was working as a secretary in a dental office. I don't know why she ended up
clinic,
there.
okay.
Just to let me go to the center, I think. So she was the one who noticed me, and she would tell me again and again, you should go to the center. I don't know what she saw, but she kept insisting I should go to the center, I should go to the center. And I tried putting off for a long time. And I think you were traveling at that time, Didi. So it was Gayatri Ben who opened the door for me in Astoria. And as soon as I went in, she said, have a seat for a few minutes, because those days no appointment, right? I just went in lunch hour. And so when she said, sit down, I sat down there and I looked around, and I didn't know, she didn't tell me too much about what this place is, what is about, nothing. But what attracted me was Baba's picture, Shiv Baba's picture. That beautiful picture, you remember, that we had, Shiv Baba, that was very magnetic. So that was my catch. He was the one who said, the picture was the one who said to me, you've come home. Even before anybody could say anything, or, even Gayatri Ben had said, I'm just coming back. She had gone in. But when I was looking around, this is the picture that caught me. And I just couldn't let go of that feeling.
We had one apartment. Mm-hmm. Then Ram Prakash came. He was in Washington. Then we had another. Then Kalaben came, so we had 3. And can you imagine that Didi Mohini came there, Nimashanta Dadi came, all of them. Whatever we had, they were happy. It's in New York, it's in America. Mm-hmm. If they would see Peace Village, then they definitely will be happy. From 1-bedroom apartment, we reached to Peace Village.
And then soon after that, you shifted to Queen's Center, I think within 2 years almost. After that, we shifted to Queen's Center, and then I moved to Queen's Center. But after I came, right? 81, actually, yeah, 81 to 83.
Ram Prakash, you came when? No, in New York.
78 I joined. I started 79 I came.
You came 79.
79, 30 years.
So we were 5-6 of us.
Yes.
But Didi, I was remembering, I don't think we've had you on Mama's Day in Peace Village for a long time, or maybe I don't even remember having you.
It was first time.
On Mama's Day.
Generally I do in Harmony House.
This was so special, so beautiful, so real, Mama's presence since yesterday. And I'm just saying what you said from the message, if you really sit with love, you can feel Mama's drishti. I really felt it. It has a lot to do with how we sit or how we remember Mama. But I don't remember having such deep feelings in previous years of Mama's Day. So first of all, thank you, and thanks to Drama, of course, for making this happen, for this long stay that you're here. But I've been thinking about this part of Mama as Jagatamba, right? World Mother. And just like how we can feel, you said, you can really feel it as if it's real. And I know that it was a very short time during which she played such a deep and intense part of, nurturing and sustaining. But there's something that really wants to know what is, I wouldn't want to know the details, but what is it that she would be doing more or less like, or her stage like, that really kind of stamps that title of World Mother even today, right? Because of course she has played the part and she's gone. She's not playing that part now, but she's still around, right? We
Must be around.
So it's so intriguing, and this little gap in what we know about her, about present time, I think can make a lot of difference in making
Why
it
only
real for
Mama?
us.
Prakashmani Dadi,
All of them, of course.
all of them around somewhere.
Yeah, but especially this part of World Mother of, when the world is going through so much, and what would be she doing, and what would we as her children who have been nurtured by her and are being nurtured by her, what would we be doing as mothers for the world, like in other words.
I am thinking that maybe towards the end, it's almost, we can see it, that Mama and these souls, will be playing some important role. We might not recognize that this is Prakashmani Dadi or this is Dadi Gulzar, but I have feeling that they will appear in the end, and we all will be together, glorify Baba, like Shakti Army, Pandav and Shakti, something will happen.
There was something that was in the message this morning, I think, that Baba said that your light is still not reaching me. And when your light reaches me, then my light will reach you and you will become Shaktis, something to that effect.
Right.
So was he really meaning that our remembrance at that time was not that strong, powerful to reach him? Or what was the light all about?
Because we are still kind of, the way Baba wants us to be combined, and, that, like Baba said, Shiv Shakti form. We still have to appear that way.
So,
Because every day now, like Shishma Didi is supposed to come. So in India, they hear the news. So she's asking, should I come or not? So we said, if you have courage, yes, just come, because, sometimes you see in the news so much. But
yeah, I was also...
But her flight is via Middle East, Sometimes we just buy the tickets thinking, cheaper, let's buy it. And I don't believe that, because circumstances could change. And like Mrityunjay Bhai came and he couldn't even walk. Somebody has to hold him. How are you going to? No brother with him. And so...
Like, for example, as you know, we are preparing for Call of the Time, right? And their theme is spiritual response to critical times. I know that there are many parts of the world that are going through critical times in the real sense of the word, critical times. And compared to that, we are not, anywhere. We're not going through anything critical as that, physically speaking.
Only news we are
right.
hearing.
But I was saying maybe there are, like little things that come up for us also in everyday scenes that we can translate it as critical. For example, we didn't expect so many guests, right, for whatever. And all of a sudden we are serving so many, for example. Now that can be similar to critical times for us, right? But how do we respond to that? What's our spiritual response? Of course, physically we have to respond, we have to prepare, we have to arrange. But how do we spiritually rise to the occasion? And I'm thinking especially of, I think recently you had said it's not so much about vicious thoughts, it's not even so much about weak thoughts, but it's about limited thinking. So maybe it's about, becoming more and more unlimited in our way of thinking and doing things, that we have to respond to these critical situations.
When there was 3 days war between India and Pakistan, I remember that there was message from Baba that there are 2 types of how do we prepare ourselves, internally and externally. Right? So internally is of course spiritually. So I'm taking that in the call of time, my topic is that. And externally also, when there was blackout in Shantivan, Pandava and all that.
Right.
Everywhere. And we had given a gift here of a lantern with battery. So I thought that when I go now, on my birthday is August 15th, I will give everyone lantern. Every Nivasi.
Somebody was saying they have better ones in India. Do you know? Is that true?
I don't know
Is
they
that
are
true?
better, but they have solar and battery. They have solar, electrical and battery, 3.
Right. we
Because
had
in
that last
addition,
time.
when I went on Father's Day,
We did that.
so Sital bought for everyone and we give everyone.
Last year, I think we did that.
Yeah, so it is solar. In India, is so much sun. They have battery, but also they have electrical connection where you can. So there are 3 and 2 together. So we gave on Father's Day to everyone. Because when there is blackout, at least you have a little something
Right.
in your room. Right?
So,
Anyway, so once we are clear with the, after this talk, maybe we will prepare the list of.
but I was also thinking, even internally speaking, we think we are prepared, but when the time comes, what you were describing before, to be internally calm, to respond clearly, to whatever the demand of the moment is. I think, what's the shift that we need to make to? Is it just powers, or is it being in an unlimited awareness, or
It's just the trust,
trust in?
You have to have faith and trust, and that's the big power. But everyone has to be ready.
And then I was also thinking of what you said about our different sanskars, right? And according to the theme that they have taken, trust in unity, for example. But this togetherness probably is very important in those times too. And looking at all the stories of Brahma Baba's times, one thing I can really feel is they were all together, they were all under Baba's canopy. This strength was really of togetherness.
Today I was remembering that in Gyan Sarovar, they have 2 sisters, Sudesh Didi and Prabha. And I'm close to both of them very much. But one of the beautiful thing is that the harmony they both have, which generally is not very normal, Because one thing, what I find lot in foreign countries also, that we accept each other a lot, and lot of kind of love, not much into power or status, role conscious, Because our royalty is that we play part together, let's be happy. so that the family is sustained. No? Dadi Janki used to say, if two instruments have difficulty, it's like a divorce of the parents. Who suffers is children, no? Because
Exactly.
if they don't get along, then how do we expect whole family to be together? So, when I was coming to foreign countries, Didi Manmini told me, I want to see you when you are there, 5 fingers of one hand. So we are 5 continents. So I thought, let me start with my relationship with Dadi Janki. I didn't know her much because she was in Pune and I am in Delhi. So I knew more Didi Manmohini. And then of course Prakash Mani Dadi in Bombay. And I didn't know. So I said, okay, but I believe that these Dadis are our roots now. So everyone should be connected with roots so that they can get sustenance. So one day Dadi said, but you are also senior. Why do you connect everyone with me? So I said, because let them get what I am getting from you.
Right.
So if we have this feeling that everyone is one family and when we were new, London was older, we had a program, very big one. Dadi sent suitcases full of tolis. A lot of people came from London, whole team came, as if it's not New
And
York
so many
program.
came from London in those days,
It's
right?
not New York program.
Right.
Both Dadis were here, with them, Prakash Mani Dadi and Dadi Janki. So I think it's such a beautiful feeling of just being one, let's be together at confluence age. Even we all are different, but at confluence age we are one family now, unlimited family.
I think we are mostly okay, I think, but when it comes to working under these kind of intense situations, then
Yeah.
something happens. That's the training and that's the practice I'm thinking that we
I
need.
think we always have to see how do we bring changes in this person. There are some, they are strong personalities. I mean, they won't confront me, but others, right? And I always think she's so good, so hardworking, but so many complaints from family, right? And Baba taught me that even not a single person should complain, right? But also understand the feelings, no? Somebody says to you something about someone, I don't just believe it. And I don't say anything. I said, okay, then gradually you find out. Because one Murli Baba said, either both are wrong or both are right. And after that, I always find, you don't clap with one hand, right? It's only 2 hands clap. So how can you say she did this? There must be some background, no? Why she said it. Like we go to Shantivan or Peace Village, there are certain systems we had to form. And people have to follow systems, right? If we don't follow system, things cannot function. No? But some don't understand system, they are new. So they do certain things which you have to tell them, this is not right, right? Which they don't like because people think they can do whatever they want. Freedom is another thing under guidance, under rules and regulations are important. Anyway, so the topic for this year internationally is World Unity and Trust. So everyone is happy to know a little bit about Mama.
Very
Yes.
happy. Not just know about Mama, but experience also. Today was very beautiful.
Okay. Krishna Bhai, come. Baba's love remembrances for you. ये फूल दे दो आनंद भाई आप भी आ जाओ ये Brother Krishna served us with lot of love for many years. आ जाओ आ जाओ. प्यार प्यार. Okay, let's. कलाबेन वो एक अच्छा गीत सुना दो. दिल एक मंदिर है. नहीं आता है. कौन सा आता है?
Yes.